it's been gridlocked around the city. We have, I suppose, a special issue in our own street here in North Street. 2 months ago, we came in and they put a bus lane into the street without any notification to us, and that has taken away car parking spaces, which was used by our staff and regulars at night time. It's also taken away life from the city, like a street that's been very badly deprived of any activity because of the Rebecca project and no development in the last few years. So I mean the street is just become, it's more backlogged now than it was whenever with parking spaces there. But I think that's just reminiscent of what the city is at the minute. I mean the city there's issues in the front of the Europa Hotel, all the temporary traffic lights around the city it's grinding the city to a halt. I mean, no matter what road you come in, even from the St. Field Road, and they're doing the stuff for the glider. And I appreciate all these things are there to help and will be good for the city in years to come, but it's just, at the minute, hospitality and retail are under a lot of pressure. I know they're talking about stopping roadworks in just middle of November for a period for Christmas, but the damage has been done. You know, a lot of, you look on social media and people say, I'm not going to the city. You know, so I think that's something we have to contend with, is to try and make Belfast a place for people to come in and enjoy the Christmas period, because that's a really important time for hospitality and more even for retail. The goal here is to make Belfast a city for the future and develop the city, and we all want that, but it's just people seem to be just doing just their own thing, and it's just having knock-on effects. You know, and I don't know how much the business community were approached about all these developments for Translink. Translink seemed to have carte blanche to do what they want, and it's just that thing of just, we need to have a common voice to develop the city, and I just don't think it's well, I can't see it there at the minute. I have staff that are working nighttime. They bring their car because they can't get home at nighttime, and I mean they can't get a taxi, and what we want is if a late night bus service, Friday and Saturday, that's all what the business community in Belfast needs. I know they say that it's funding, needs 150 to 200,000 pounds to provide that service 12 months a year, and you kind of go, on the grand scheme of things, that does not sound like a lot of money, you know. And I mean, and the impact that would bring to Belfast, you know, and people would happily pay a £6 or £650 bus fare home at night time to guarantee them getting home. I mean, we have a live music venue upstairs. We have now people leaving before 11 o'clock, you know, because to get the last bus, because they're not guaranteed getting a taxi, or it's a survival of the fittest out there. They're bartering with taxi companies, and I know taxi people will say that doesn't happen, but going by Facebook and Instagram, that is what happens on a Friday and Saturday night. People are paying over the odds, they're paying cash to get home, and it is that thing of, it is survival of the fittest out there.